Hey everybody, this is Tea Time with the Diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, because we're going to get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Halle Berry. Halle Berry is going through the fight of her life right now. And why? Because her ex-husband, Oliver Martinez, whom she shares a 10-year-old son with, they just can't seem to get along. They just can't seem to co-parent together nicely. And the one who is suffering the most is their 10-year-old son. So Halle Berry finally, she's felt like she did all she can do. And finally, she's going to the court saying she wants sole custody of their 10-year-old child together because she tried everything else. She tried to go to counseling with the ex. That didn't work. He wouldn't continue with the counseling. She keeps saying that their son needs mental health, meaning just a counselor, okay? He needs educational help because he's falling behind in school in comparison to his peers, and he just needs somebody that is more concerned about his well-being than about themselves. Well, like his father seems to be, Oliver Martinez. So Holly Berry recently said that, he pits the child against her. He tells the child arguments that he's having with the mother when he comes back, because they have 50-50 custody right now. So when he comes back to spend time with his mom, he's telling his mom all the arguments and everything that mommy allegedly did to daddy. When you have parent alienation, meaning that if you got one parent who is determined by any means necessary to pit the child against their other parent, that is the most awful, disgusting thing that can ever happen on the face of this earth. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more into this story. So Halle Berry seeks sole legal custody of her son Maceo, says Oliver Martinez, that's his dad, her ex-husband, refuses to co-parent in child-centered way. So he's refusing to co-parent her with her in a way that's going to be beneficial to their son. The actress' latest court filing comes just months after the pair agreed to co-parenting therapy with a coach. Halle Berry is seeking sole custody of her son, Maceo, claiming that his father, Oliver Martinez, refuses to co-parent or communicate in a child-centered way. Weeks after the union, actress 58 alleged that her ex-husband, also 58, failed to continue seeing a co-parenting coach, and that the source told People that the co-parenting hasn't been easy for the former spouses. Berry filed a request for sole legal custody of their 10-year-old son on Friday, August the 16th. Per legal documents obtained by People, Berry is requesting custody are in the alternate tie-breaking authority to make all decisions about his education, health, and therapy sessions. And you know what? Again, I think it's super sad when you have a parent or maybe parents that cannot get along, but you have one that is definitely blocking what is beneficial for the child or the children. When it comes to their education, their health, and their therapy needs, let the child do that, whether you agree with the other parent or not. This is She's not saying having him do something that's just crazy. It's his education, his health, and the fact that he needs therapy. And I would need therapy too if my parents was just fighting against each other and they couldn't get along. And they're putting me in the middle. The documents filed in the Superior Court of California's Los Angeles County arrived a year after they finalized their divorce, nearly 8 years after their 2015 split. At the time, they agreed to share joint legal custody of their son, with Berry paying Martinez $8,000 a month in child support and an additional 4.3% of any income she receives above $2 million in a year. It's just crazy to me how, the child support and all of that works, but it is what it is, right? And you got to follow the rules. In the latest filing, Berry claims she made an effort to address her son's educational challenges and additional behavioral concerns as she fought for tutoring, educational assessment, and finding an environment that was suitable for Maceo's needs. So the filing alleges that Martinez, however, has been oppositional, unmoving, and withheld his consent for years. And how that is so unfair. Who does that? Because of respondents' opposition to any interventions whatsoever for years, and because of respondents prioritizing soccer activities over Maceo's educational and psychological well-being, Maceo educational and behavioral challenges worsened, and he continued to fall further behind in school, the document alleges. So my thing is, why isn't the judge acknowledging those pieces that she's bringing to the table? Specifically, Berry claims that Maceo would act out toward her following longer periods of custody with his father, and that her son would repeat disputes that the former couple had in private. She alleges that Martinez claimed the boy was old enough to make his own decisions at 10. I don't think I think even as adults, I think it traumatizes adults when their parents just can't get along and they're putting the adult children in the middle. You should not have to choose between your mother and father. You can love us both. Keep your business with daddy with your business with daddy. Keep your business with mommy with your business with mommy. But it shouldn't be a clashing of the worlds if you know that those two individuals do not get along when you're adults. As a child, you should not have to navigate that situation. A lawyer for Martinez told people that he will be responding to these allegations in coming weeks. A representative and lawyer for Berry did not respond to people's requests for a comment. Berry's legal team argues that in the filing that Martinez ignores professionals hired to help Maceo and aggressively stands in the way of implementing strategies and interventions to assist Maceo, and alleges that Martinez has interfered with custodial rights, withheld information from practitioner, made unilateral decisions on Maceo's behalf, involved Maceo's and the parties' conflicts, and refused to follow the recommendations of Maceo's school. This is sad. To summarize, respondent refuses to co-parent or communicate in a child-centered way or make the child-centered decisions, which interferes with getting Maceo the help he needs. The following alleges: by refusing to communicate, withholding consent, or deferring decision, he has effectively delegated to himself sole decision-making authority in violation of the party's stipulated judgment, which is sad. See, part of this, in my opinion, part of what Oliver is doing is, one, he's trying to make Maceo say that he wants to live with the dad 100%, and then Halle Berry will have to up the amount of child support that she gives. That's why he's saying that the son has the right to make his own decisions. In addition to that, a lot of what he's doing is going to backfire. So you're figuring 8 years, which is a long time when you're fighting with somebody. It's like 8 years trapped. It's just dreadful. But in 8 years, the son is going to be 18. And Oliver will no longer be getting this $8,000, right? And he stays with him half of the time, not all of the time. So you're no longer going to be getting this $8,000. And then you're also setting your child up where he is not going to be able to perhaps get into college or into a good college, because it seems like there's some educational stuff going on here too. So either way, Oliver, you're about to use your money bag, and maybe now you're trying to push your son to say he wants to live with you 100% so that you could finish out this 8 years with more money, but it's going to backfire on you. That's just my opinion on that. A source told people in early August that Berry and her ex-husband have very different parenting styles, and that they both love Maceo, whom they welcomed in October of 2013. The former couple had previously agreed to meet with a coach to resolve disputes and conflicts between them in an effort to successfully co-parent. Maceo, per court papers, successfully co-parent Maceo, per court documents obtained by People. Berry, in later filing, Berry claimed Martinez unilaterally terminated coaching sessions without telling her or the coach, while she asked the court to enforce Oliver's compliance with their agreement. A judge denied the request due to a lack of exigent circumstances or not deeming it an urgent matter. Berry and Martinez first met in 2010 and split in October 2015 after 2 years of marriage. Since 2020, the actress has been linked with musician boyfriend Van Hunt. She's incredibly happy with Van. He was always her biggest fan. They are great together, the source said earlier this month. It also said earlier too in a different article that Halle Berry's ex Oliver Martinez does not like her relationship with Van Hutt. You know, some people, they don't want you, but they also don't want nobody else to want you. And so whatever they can do to give you, like, make your life a living hell, they're going to do it. I don't know if Oliver has another partner at this time, girlfriend, wife, whatever, or somebody he's thinking about, somebody he likes. That could be a major part of the problem too. It's like your ex has moved on, found somebody that really cares about them, and you are stuck in limbo. You never wanted them, you don't want them, but you also are not happy because you don't have anybody in your life to help, balance out and make you, a person that, does different things, and your son is not 100% of all your priorities when you awoke, sleep, and, whatever the case may be. So I feel for Halle Berry. um Keep putting up the fight, because your child is definitely worth it. And I think that she should have 100% control, from what I'm hearing, not because it's just a man, but from what I'm hearing. I feel like she should have 100% control over the education, over her child's health. And I think the child definitely can benefit from therapy. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this situation, and what do you think could be the best possible solution for Halle Berry and Oliver Martinez. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Don't forget, hit that like button.